Zelda has bounced between sharply distinct art styles and design philosophies, to the point where its penchant for change is a core aspect of its reputation. But it wasn't always this way. 20 years ago, the series was still very much riding the wake of 1998's Ocarina of Time. Much has been and will be written about the astonishing achievement that game represents. Largely considered, both then and now, among the greatest video games ever created, it would have been reasonable to expect Ocarina of Time to be Zelda Arrived. The ever-evolving gameplay and style of prior installments may have simply been growing pains that culminated in this one masterpiece. Thus, the long-term future of The Legend of Zelda may have been to iterate on and polish this universally beloved, specific experience and aesthetic. Only 4 years later, The Wind Waker proved all of those expectations short-sighted. Instead of the established darker hues and graphics that trended more towards realism than heavy stylization, Zelda's GameCube debut introduced an almost blindingly colorful and cel-shaded art style. It looks more like a cartoon than a traditional high fantasy setting. Now, this was controversial. Many were displeased with this new direction. And while today it is clear that these changes justified themselves, that the game as a whole has stood up well to the test of time and earned its spot among the pantheon of great Zelda titles, it is fair to wonder why Nintendo felt the need to fix what clearly was not broken. Why replace the open fields and grand castles of the N64's Hyrule with a vast ocean containing only a scattered and modest archipelago? It is, regardless of quality or execution, certainly an odd choice. What drove this total shift? Well, see, the old familiar Hyrule was not simply substituted for a brand new unconnected world. It was drowned. Not only
Is she talking to herself? Ooh, an instrumental version. Definitely posting a game ramp of this later. I don't know their lyrics still. So please, let's see the real face. Let's see the city light behind the mask of white. Yes, so please, let's see the real place that we're gonna do. Not knowing what we're looking for. Face, it's not open and there's no fire. But there's no home, there is no soul. I know somewhere there must be more. Hell yeah. I wanna karaoke this song. That's how we capture her? Wow. Pathetic. What happened to her? She fell off, for real, for real. That's still the only thing she eats? Well, I guess I can relate. Even when presented the opportunity of new things, most people, myself included, I think, would stick to the familiar if the choice is presented. Because new things is scary, and scary is not fun. Ah yes, good times. When I was kidnapped and you were trying to kill me. Good times. It's kind of fucked up, not gonna lie. Uh, you see, there's this little thing we like to do. Yeah. She's actually sitting nice enough. While her legs are spread out, which I guess you could consider rude. But it's not like she's wearing a skirt. Yes, the place with all the frickin' bells and whistles that come with surveillance. This room is literally filled with surveillance, canonically. We know that. Like everything we say is audited, every angle of the room has a camera. Lol. You were kinda dying. Gang cleansing. I guess it's just natural for everyone here to assume compensation will be given. We just get straight to the point. The new minds. So, Drifter Camp is mining stuff again, or is this an unrelated new mine? Onions and stuff. You know, that's really suspicious, and this is kind of the most unrealistic part because Tors and dark web stuff, the deepest layers of those are accessible by governments, not by criminals. Like that kind of thing. Those kinds of deep layer and those kinds of access, they were the ones that made them. They made them public so that because it was a necessity for anonymity for everyone to have access to this same resource. But that doesn't inherently mean that anyone other than the government should have the upper hand, the advantage in terms of using the technology. So the fact that the FAC, Ninth Agency, or maybe even the Paradisos doesn't have a good understanding of the dark web is really unrealistic. Like, there's no way all the stupid gangs who's always just fucking killing each other in West District are the people that have the best access and knowledge of the dark web. That's fucking stupid. You can't convince me that's realistic. Nice. I guess that makes more sense. Only Angel could beat Angel. I thought she was like in an epic fight or something and nearly lost. But this makes way more sense and is hilariously in character. Even if they couldn't kill you directly, they were still winning the war in the end. At least until we found you. Those are contradictory statements. How tall is Angel? We don't know the chief's height. Although there are images of her with Hela. So most likely the chief is just average height. Both male and female should be around 160 or 155. Of course, people will always say 160 is short. It's just average height. And yes, I know, I'm using metric, not imperial. Eat your shit, America. I'm not using imperial anymore. And in fact, I'm actually in the midst of creating my own metric system, so I can my own measurement system, so I can say fuck you to everyone, along with the fact that I use Seximal. Nice. It's gonna be a day off. I thought we were gonna deal with some gangs, but this is much better. So again, just like what I said during the interrogation for Gohan, was that her name? It's much more interesting for interrogations to focus on the other aspects, the uncommon aspects in life within this world. And Golan's story is another reason I suppose I didn't like Golan's story that much, is because it technically isn't a new story. There's many other interrogations that are like that already, of a seemingly cruel parent simply wanting to shelter their child from the cruel reality that is Path to Nowhere's universe. Maybe not on the interrogations, but certainly on a few events we've already seen it happen. As the core story of the character on the event, no less. I can't remember, but I fucking swear. Whatever, let's just go. Wait, where? Why are we being vendors in a wet market? Nice, I'd like to see the chief in a straw hat and the farmer suit, the jumpsuit thing. Maybe we can borrow peppers. Maybe someone trying to steal our stuff, our store stuff. Yeah, what the heck? Why is this what we came up with? Do we have any ulterior motives? We have ulterior motives, right? Like there's a reason we're doing this? She's not a former fearsome hitman, she's still a fearsome hitman. My cabbages! Nice! Nice. It appears Angel's existence is bad for sales. Is this at least helping the MBCC in any way? Wonder what's for lunch. I'm having lunch after I finish this interrogation. Whoa, she's a veteran. Never mind, I thought she had some... I thought... Why did she say peddling? Owning a veggie store in a wet market is a nice and honest job. A smelly job. It looks like Corso. Silhouette right there. But I don't think that's Corso. Well, obviously it's not Corso, but I also am pretty confident the silhouette they're using here isn't Corso. Oh great, they're like Yakuza wannabes. Or Mafia wannabes. He's scared of Angel, but apparently he's not scared of these guys. Oh. Looks like the granny and the kid is gonna be important. It's kind of a shame they're just silhouettes though. Path to Nowhere seemingly likes going all out with their interrogations. Even though not a lot of people probably see them. Because with how easy it is to skip things. You know, and this is a nice feature. The Path to Nowhere is just really generous with their hypercubes. Like, yeah, Owo, for example. Had a unique character portrait for a minor character that only shows up in the interrogation. Cassia as well for some reason with the detective guy. From what I remember. Nice. I think that's a new image actually. We've never seen that in the event. This is the first time she's received praise for her violence. If you could even call what happened violence. It was a one-sided fight against a bully and a genuine warrior. Thanks, you stupid idiots. Okay, this interrogation is hilarious so far. Here, it's almost 11. Thought I had more time. The movies? It's unrealistic. Or maybe it isn't. But I've never really been to the movie before, where there weren't many people. Of course, we only ever went to movies whenever it was like a holiday and we were watching like holiday specials. You know, the recently released Avengers Endgame, or maybe a stupid Christmas comedy that comes out seasonally. And we're going to watch it. Uh, again, I thought black rings were supposed to be like this super secret thing no one's supposed to know. I guess it's a documentary. How lame. How egotistical of us. This is really egotistical of us. It's very obvious that Angel's focused more on us than the movie. Ugh, how cliche. I don't like movie scenes. I didn't want to believe it, but this is straight up your cliche movie scene in a romance flick. I don't ship it. That's no good. A person like you deserves ambition. You're not like me, who's just trying to get by through college. Hitmen are supposed to be cool. What? Really? I have several problems with this scene. First of all, it took us this long, and second of all, Angel just agrees. Most chill sinner. Right next to Cinnabar, I guess. Believable. How? Again, that makes no fucking sense. The dark web isn't something you just learn on the streets. In real life, the real life dark web is not something common people have access to. It's something you need to be educated about. I don't even use the dark web. I'm not saying it's hard, of course. I'm just saying it isn't easy either. Again, though, I'm no expert when it comes to internet stuff. I really suck at IoT. I did still get a passing grade on that subject, though, so I don't know. She was sleeping with one eye open. Yeah, she was the goldfish symbolism. I still stick by that reading of her house in the event the goldfish is supposed to represent her. The aquarium represents like a nice and stable place, and the short memory represents the fact that she can't really ever enjoy or remember such pleasantry and stuff. So Angel isn't her real name? Original name? Question mark. Yeah, there's no way. Goldfish don't have long lives. And her present. This isn't the first time we've been at a loss for words on how we could manage our sinners. Manage isn't a good word, but there's a better word, but fucking hell. Lingo has not helped with my vocabulary at all. The one I remember the most is, of course, Eve. But their circumstances are different. Whereas Eve has resignation in her heart, Angel's the opposite. Yeah, you're making us sound like the selfish one here. That was actually multiple cliches of a romance flick in one interrogation phase. Awkward movie together time. Heartfelt talking and persuasion, as well as backstory dumping. So that's 3 cliches. Right, we've got one last. Looks like I'll have dinner at 11:30. Okay. How has no one lockpicked her house yet? Knowing what we're looking for. Oh. Yes, sir, please. Passing by, living this life, not knowing what we're looking for. Great. Walls are gray and there's no sky. There is no home, there is no soul. I know somewhere there must be more. We have given Angel unnecessary thoughts. She is now conflicted. Oh, such intrapersonal drama. It sounds like I'm just doing nothing but making fun of the interrogation face. And yes, I have the tendency to do that, but usually that's only on the stuff I like. If I don't like something, I don't talk about it. It's as simple as that. Am I actually really a genuine tsundere? I refuse to believe it. I'm not a tsundere. I am very honest about my affection. Tsunderes are not honest with their affection. Therefore, I am not a tsundere. that's that's what she's worried about the most. Ugh. Ugh. Holy crap. How uncomfortable. The rest of my day after I shower and eat lunch shall be in the bedroom with air conditioning as I finish up the last of my school activities and enjoy the sun break. Hopefully. It's the narration in fucking third person. I like this song too. Hot damn. This isn't housewife behavior anymore. This is overprotective mother behavior. She's reminding me of my mom for real, for real. Chief, I mean. Oh my god. She's still unable to explain herself properly. Ugh, she's so awkward and cute. Gap moe at its finest. Now the narration is first person on the chief's perspective. I want empty space, neon signs running on my face. She's like the Doom guy for real, for real. There needs to be more female badass characters like Angell. Like, there's so many strong silent type characters, but they're all usually reserved for the stupid, boring male protagonist you see in every show and every game. You know, Goblin Slayer, Doom Guy, Kratos. They all fit the archetype very well, but Angell also fits the archetype very well, and I'm just realizing there's a huge amount of sexism in regards to that archetype. Goblin Slayer and Doom Guy and Kratos, you could all argue about their cuteness to their gap moe that occasionally slips in, but like there can be gap moe with that archetype for girls too. You know, they can be just as cute, for real, for real. Dun, dun. Na 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 way. Du-du-du-du-du-du-du. Not knowing what we're looking for. Do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Dun 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 dun. But on better terms, because we're not kidnapped anymore. This is good. It's about time Angel was reminded we're actually the police, and she kidnapped the fucking police. What's this? Wait, is this Paradisos? More specifically, like fucking Shalom or Shorl or something? That's kind of like the only person I can think of who would care enough to try to protect us, especially in this incredibly roundabout way. The Paradisos, we know for a fact, are a master of solving their problems in incredibly roundabout ways. And saying that it's just the logical thing to do. Again though, Shalom is dead. At least until proven otherwise. That was sweet, that was cute, I loved this. This was a good interrogation compared to Golan. The strong silent type character like Angel are all really cool. You know, there's actually plenty of strong silent character types. So it's kinda nice, I suppose, that there are female representations of that archetype. In this, if only in this one little niche Chinese gacha game. Rahu's another example, I suppose. I know there's like someone else I can think of. Zoya is strong, but she's anything but silent. She's kinda loud. Just Rahu, I guess, before Angel. There are a lot of characters that are technically repeating archetypes, but unlike Genshin, it doesn't feel as bad. The quantity of characters in Path to Nowhere, I think, is actually about the same as Genshin, but their archetype, when they repeat archetypes, it's not like it's spread apart rather than all at once. And again, they all have enough differentiations in terms of their story and presentation that I really don't mind. Like if I had to bring an example, in version 1, we already had 2 characters that fulfilled the same archetype. The overworked waifu, I believe, is what is what the fandom calls the archetype. That being Ganyu and Keqing. And shortly after Inazuma's release, we immediately got Ayaka, who was basically on the exact same archetype, and then her brother, which people didn't mind as much despite being in the same archetype because he was a man, so he was just less popular. But anyway, that's about it. I have to go have lunch because I still have plenty of shit to do. But before that, I fucking hate Duro. Yeah, fuck you.
Don't move the curtains. It's dangerous if people outside see us.
Hey, she's so cute. Wait. Passing by living this life, not knowing what we're looking for. Gray. These walls are gray and there's no sky. But there's no home, there is no shore. 177!